Impact Wrestling results February 24, 22 First match, Matt Cardona, C. vs Jordynne Grace in a Dotcombat match for the Impact Digital Media Championship. Grace attacks Cardona with a DVD player for a 2 count. Grace punches Cardona in the back. Grace slams Cardona's head on the ring apron. Grace repeatedly drives Cardona back first into the ring apron. Cardona kicks Grace in the gut. Cardona shoves Grace. Cardona with a falling axe handle strike. Cardona yells at Grace. Grace rocks Cardona with a forearm smash. Grace ducks a clothesline from Cardona. Grace drops Cardona with a shoulder tackle. Grace scores the elbow knockdown. Cardona reverses out of the Irish whip from Grace. Grace holds onto the ropes. Grace sends Cardona crashing to the outside. Grace lands the suicide dive. Grace is fired up. Grace rolls Cardona back into the ring. Grace rolls multiple keyboards into the ring. Cardona regains control of the match during the commercial break. Cardona slams Grace's head on the top turnbuckle pad. Cardona repeatedly stomps on Grace's chest. Cardona hooks the outside leg for a 1 count. Cardona kicks Grace in the face. Cardona poses for the crowd. Cardona kicks Grace in the gut. Cardona attacks Grace with a keyboard. Cardona wraps a cable cord around Grace's neck. Cardona goes into the cover for a 2 count. Cardona with a neck breaker for a 2 count. Cardona grabs a steel chair from under the ring. Cardona drives the chair into the midsection of Grace. Cardona goes for a vertical suplex, but Grace counters with the gourd buster into the chair. Grace with clubbing blows to Cardona's back. Grace smashes the keyboard over Cardona's back. Grace whips Cardona with selfie sticks. Grace with a belly-to-back suplex for a 2 count. Grace slams Cardona's head on the top turnbuckle pad. Grace with the corner meteora. Grace with a sliding elbow smash. Grace follows that with the Vader bomb for a 2 count. Grace spills a collection of cell phones on the canvas. Cardona with a toe kick. Cardona rocks Grace with a forearm smash. Cardona wraps a remote mouse around his hand. Grace powerbombs Cardona into the pile of cell phones for a 2 count. Cardona drives the chair into Grace's ribs. Cardona wedged the chair in between the turnbuckles. Grace delivers the low blow, but Cardona was wearing a cup. Grace denies the mandible claw. Grace scores another low blow. Grace applies the mandible claw for a 2 count. Cardona sends Grace first into the wedged chair. Cardona uses the middle rope for leverage to pick up the victory. Winner, still Impact Digital Media Champion, Matt Cardona via pinfall. Next week on Impact Wrestling, Eddie Edwards will battle Steve Maclin. Tasha Steelz and Savannah Evans interrupted Mickie James and Chelsea Green's meeting with Gail Kim. Second match, Bhupinder Guujar vs John Skyler. Brian Myers joins the commentary team for this match. Skyler drives his knee into the midsection of Guujar. Skyler punches Guujar in the back. Skyler with a straight right hand. Skyler whips Guujar across the ring. Guujar ducks a clothesline from Skyler. Guujar drops Skyler with a corkscrew elbow strike. Guujar drop kicks Skyler. Guujar with a flying forearm smash. Guujar whips Skyler across the ring. Guujar with a back body drop. Guujar plays to the crowd. Skyler regroups in the corner. Skyler drives Guujar face first into the middle turnbuckle pad. Skyler sends Guujar shoulder first into the steel ring post. Following a snapmare takeover, Skyler repeatedly stomps on the left shoulder of Guujar for a 2 count. Skyler applies an arm bar. Guujar with heavy body shots. Skyler tees off on Guujar. Guujar drop kicks Skyler. Skyler kicks Guujar in the face. Guujar hits the sling blade. Guujar with a double-handed chop. Guujar follows that with the ripcord knee strike. Guujar hits the spinebuster for a 2 count. Guujar applies a waist lock. Skyler with the divorce cord. Skyler with 2 palm strikes. Guujar denies the superplex. Guujar sends Skyler face first into the canvas. Guujar connects with the flying spear to pick up the victory. After the match, William Morrissey goes after Brian Myers. Skyler attacks Morrissey from behind. Morrissey kicks Skyler in the gut. Morrissey powerbombs Skyler through Myers' custom-made announce table. Myers retreats to the backstage area. Winner, Bhupinder Guujar via pinfall. Third match, Deonna Purrazzo, C, versus Lady Frost for the AAA Reina de Reinas Championship collar and elbow tie-up. Purrazzo with an arm drag takeover. Purrazzo talks smack to Frost. Purrazzo with a double leg takedown. Frost applies a side headlock. Purrazzo whips Frost across the ring. Purrazzo drops down on the canvas. Purrazzo grabs another side headlock. Purrazzo with a side headlock takeover. Frost whips Purrazzo across the ring. Purrazzo cartwheels around Frost. Purrazzo taunts Frost. Frost drops Purrazzo with a shoulder tackle. Purrazzo drops down on the canvas. Frost mocks Purrazzo. Frost decks Purrazzo with a back elbow smash. Frost with the roundhouse kick for a 2 count. Purrazzo reverses out of the Irish whip from Frost. Purrazzo drives Frost face first into the canvas. Purrazzo stomps on the back of Frost's knees. Purrazzo repeatedly stomps on the left hamstring of Frost. Purrazzo with a knee drop for a 2 count. Purrazzo kicks the left hamstring of Frost. Frost unloads a flurry of strikes. Frost ducks a clothesline from Purrazzo. Purrazzo sweeps out the legs of Frost. Purrazzo slams the left knee of Frost on the ring apron. Frost push kicks Purrazzo. Frost with the moonsault press off the apron. Frost rolls Purrazzo back into the ring. Purrazzo sidesteps Frost into the turnbuckles. Frost kicks Purrazzo in the chest. Frost with a cartwheel dropkick. Frost with a modified cannonball senton for a 2 count. Purrazzo delivers the chop block. Purrazzo applies the Boston Crab. Frost grabs the bottom rope which forces the break. Frost with a double leg takedown. Frost with the jackknife hold for a 2 count. Purrazzo makes Frost tap out to the Venus de Milo. After the match, Giselle Shaw steals the spotlight from Purrazzo. Winner, still AAA Reina de Reinas champion, Deonna Purrazzo via submission. Fourth match, JONAH vs Zicky. Dice is throwing haymakers at JONAH. JONAH ducks a clothesline from Dice. JONAH goes for a belly-to-back suplex, but Dice lands back on his feet. Dice with a chop block. JONAH drops Dice with a body block. JONAH with a vertical suplex. JONAH with a running senton splash. JONAH connects with the sit-out powerbomb to pick up the victory. After the match, JONAH plants Dice with the tsunami. Winner, JONAH via pinfall. Updated Impact Sacrifice 2022 Match Card 1. Jay White vs Alex Shelley 2. Trey Miguel, C, vs Jake Something for the Impact X Division Championship 3. The Inspiration, C, vs. The Influence with Caleb Conley for the Impact Knockouts Tag Team Championship 4. JONAH vs PCO 5. Eddie Edwards vs Rhino 6. Moose, C, vs Heath for the Impact World Championship 7. The Good Brothers, C, vs Violent by Design for the Impact World Tag Team Championship. Fifth match, Honor No More, Matt Taven, Mike Bennett, and Kenny King, vs Rich Swann, Willie Mack, and Chris Sabin with Rhino and Heath in a 6-man tag team match. Honor No More attacks Team Impact before the bell rings. Double Irish Whip. Taven with the Stinger Splash. Bennett with a corner clothesline. Swann sidesteps King into the turnbuckles. Sabin kicks Taven in the gut. Sabin dumps Taven out of the ring. Swann with an elbow into the midsection of Bennett. Mack tosses Bennett out of the ring. 2 leaping back elbow smashes. Mack with the Stinger Splash. Double Irish Whip. Double drop toe hold. The referee has no control whatsoever in this match. Sabin with a basement drop kick for a 1 count. King rocks Sabin with a forearm smash. King tags in Bennett. Sabin with a back elbow smash. Sabin unloads 3 knife-edge chops. Bennett drops Sabin with the big boot. Bennett tags in Taven. Double Irish whip. Sabin kicks Bennett in the chest. Sabin with a spinning back kick. Sabin clotheslines Bennett over the top rope. Sabin blasts Bennett with the PK. Sabin gets distracted by PCO. Bennett with a rebound forearm. Bennett rolls Sabin back into the ring. Taven with the fisherman's neck breaker. Taven applies the heel hook. Taven tags in King. King stomps on Sabin's chest. King with a leg drop. King hammers down on the back of Sabin's neck. King puts his knee on the back of Sabin's neck. King with a snap vertical suplex. King transitions into a ground and pound attack. Honor No More has complete control of this match during the commercial break. Bennett drills Sabin with the brainbuster for a 2 count. Bennett tags in Taven. Double Irish whip. Sabin dives over Taven. Sabin leapfrogs over Bennett. Sabin with a deep arm drag. Sabin with a drop toe hold into the nether regions of Taven. Sabin tags in Swann. Swann ducks a clothesline from Bennett. Swann kicks King off the ring apron. Swann sidesteps the OGK into the turnbuckles. Swann with a double enzwidgery. Swann with a spinning back kick. Swann brings Taven to the corner. Swann with a wraparound pump kick. Swann tags in Mack. Double Irish whip. Bulldog / flapjack combination for a 2 count. Taven kicks Mack in the face. Mack with the Samoan drop. Mack pops back on his feet. Mack with the standing moonsault. Mack with a pop-up forearm to Bennett. Mack body slams Taven. King punches Mack. King kicks Sabin off the apron. King with a scorpion kick to Swann. Mack responds with the back fist. Taven tags in Bennett. Bennett with the rolling elbow. Taven with the springboard enzwidgery. OGK puts Mack on the top turnbuckle. Honor No More connects with the Proton Pack to pick up the victory. Winner, Honor No More via pinfall.